Hello, everyone. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. For those of you who are new to my channel, I typically do offer card readings, but unfortunately, I ended up injuring my wrist a few days ago, so I can't do card readings right now. So I have been guided, however, to be doing channeled messages, and I wanted to focus specifically for this batch of readings on those of you who are on a twin flame journey, whether you are together and going through some challenges or you are in separation from your twin flame. So I'll be doing them for every sign. You could watch, for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. You could also be cross-watching for someone that you're thinking about. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get into it and see what I'm able to channel. Hi there, Cancer. Let's get some messages for you guys. So starting off with letters that I'm able to channel for the collective. The letters C, D, letter U, L, I'm picking up off of X, F, K, and O. And I'm picking up off of a couple double Q, actually. So I don't know if you and your person have a first name that starts with a Q. Maybe you both do, or that could be significant for some of you, because that's not a very common letter to come forward, especially when two people have the same letter for the first name. But that could be somebody. That could be pertinent for someone. So that's what I'm picking up there. Let's go ahead and see what names I'm able to channel. Carl is coming forward. Charles as well. Derek is presenting itself. Diane or Diana. Ursula is coming through. Fallon is presenting itself. I'm hearing Carrie. It reminds me of that song. I forget. It's by Mr. And I just remember a song with Carrie in it. I believe it was theirs. But that could be somebody's name. Could be a nickname. Orange is coming through. I honestly don't know if that's somebody's name. It could be somebody's last name, maybe. Or somebody loves oranges. Frank is presenting itself too. Laura. Lori as well. I see it spelled two ways. L-O-R-I as well as L-A-U-R-I, or with an E at the end. L-A-U-R-I-E. So Lori coming forward there. I'm hearing Quincy, so that could be one of the Q names presenting itself here. Dorothy. Dolly. Chance is also coming forward. Maybe somebody wants a second chance, or that, of course, could be somebody's name. I'm also hearing Dylan, Xavier, Lawrence is coming through. Could also be Larry. Lionel is also presenting itself here. Linda. So L names presenting itself. Farah also coming through. It's interesting. I'm hearing Oprah. We don't have a whole lot of Oprahs on the planet, but of course there's Oprah Winfrey. That could be significant for someone. Maybe you really like watching her show, or there's something about Oprah that's coming through here and tying you into your person. Maybe that's a common thing that you guys have. Maybe you enjoyed watching that show when it was on, but there's a reference to that coming through. Okay, so that's what I've got for the names. Let's go ahead and grab some zodiac signs. Right off the bat, interesting. I am picking up off of your own Cancer energy. Both of you might be sun sign Cancers, or, you know, again, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, any placement there. But Cancer for sure presenting itself here. I'm also picking up off of Pisces, so water signs, and Scorpio, so all the water signs are presenting itself. Sagittarius, Scorpio, Aries, and Gemini. Okay, so those are the signs that I'm grabbing here. All right, let's see what the messages are here, guys. What I'm getting is that there is communication that is coming your way. This is somebody that perhaps you have really been wanting to hear from. It'll either come in the form of a phone call or a text. For some of you that are not in contact whatsoever, and perhaps there's a part of you that knows and feels that they won't call you, they won't text you, there could still be other forms of communication. That could be through your dreams or theirs. It could be telepathic communication. It could be 5D interaction. You know, it's almost like a parallel world or some sort of cosmic realm where you guys are communicating with each other rather than in the 3D. But I do feel for some of you that you will hear from this person, your twin, that you are thinking about. I'm picking up off of someone's obsessive behavior as well, or their part of that obsession could be delusion as well. I'm kind of picking up off of a stalker vibe. You know, they're fixated on you, or this could be the other way too, guys. If you relate to it, maybe you're so fixated on your twin, especially if they are at a distance from you, and you're just so fixated on the idea of you guys getting back together and having a reunion or reconciliation and starting fresh, starting over. You know, you're certainly reminiscing about the good times, feeling nostalgic about what you guys have shared together. But there's a part of you, or if it's not something you relate to, it's a part of them where they are feeling stuck, you know, kind of stuck in the past. What happened between the two of you? So it kind of makes sense for me that even though you guys are not together, there are these fantasies and conversations that are happening, again, either in the 5D or, you know, in your dreams. You guys are connecting somehow, spiritually, in your heart, you know, your thoughts. It's still intertwined here. Another form of communication could be in the mail. So either they mail you a card or a letter. It could be a telegram. For some of you, it could actually be through social media. That's how they reach out. Your own Cancer energy that's coming through here for you. You're fun-loving. You're intuitive in your own way. You're romantic. You're very giving. You have a good heart. You're nurturing. But I'm feeling here that you could have connected on this journey with your twin where they either weren't, they're just not ready to be on that same level that you're on, you know. So they might have different expectations, or they're not ready to settle down. They're on the fence, maybe. They can't seem to make up their mind one way or the other about the relationship or their commitment level to the connection. I'm also feeling this energy where as compatible as you guys are normally, you get along great, you guys have had a lot of fun together, you know, and at one point in time you could trust your twin, no problem, no issues, but something clearly happened here where that became a problem. And also during conversations, I'm kind of picking up that sometimes they can be a bit of a know-it-all, or you guys could be having a conversation and they often interrupt you, making you feel inferior somehow. So I feel that's an area that needs to be addressed and worked through. I don't feel the opportunity to reconcile is off the table, though. I feel someday, the time frame that's jumping out for me is the month of March. So I did pick up off of Pisces energy earlier. So you could be interacting with Pisces or even Aries. It's a twin perhaps that was not very reliable. They could have been passive aggressive, you know, they just had maybe unrealistic expectations, and that caused some issues in the connection. But I do feel that month of March, so we're looking at early part of next year, when things can be addressed. Maybe you guys will get the conversation started at that point, or it could be when you guys actually work it out and get back together. So there's something significant about that time frame that's coming through for me. So if you're feeling impatient that things just aren't working out between you and your twin, they're not contacting you, they're not reaching out, I feel that might be a blessing in disguise. You know, just let it go. And if it truly is meant to be a part of your life, it will return. So it may not happen until early part of next year. That's what I've got. Okay, guys, so I'll leave that there. Hopefully there's something in these messages that resonate with you. I am thinking about doing a channeled message live stream. I've never done that before. I typically obviously do the card readings, but I have had a few requests wanting from folks that want a personal channeled message. So I'll see if that's something that we could do. You know, because channeled messages, typically they average about maybe 10 minutes or so. And I don't think I can knock out too many channeled messages for those who would want one during a live stream. So I'll see if that's something I can figure out. And if so, I will announce it on my Instagram page, The Celestial Forecast by Carrie, or of course here on YouTube and my community tab. Thank you so very much, guys. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.